But it's still beautiful, but you're going to have to come spend the night with us and stay at the resort, too. You know me, I'm always hawking my goods. Don't forget to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome to the stage of DP Celebrity Theater, direct from Havana, Cuba, List Alfonso Dance Cuba in Cuba Vibra!
story. What having a party just to those down. Having a party to those down. Then when I'm around, but here I am, I'm feeling sorry. Having a party just to those down.
What a joy that was. I got so excited back there, I got strangled. Yeah, you know who this is?
Chef Pepin!
Papine, you're right. Now,
Do I need a mic?
you might have seen him on The View and several other TV shows cooking some great food. And this year, he's going to be cooking for us and for you. What do you got
Thank
cooking,
you.
Chef?
What I'm going to be cooking?
Yeah, get your microphone up
Of
there.
course I will, but I'm too loud. Everything. From my body, we're having food here from everywhere. USA!
Yay!
South Korea!
Yay!
Ecuador!
Yay!
Cuba!
Yay!
They're
Wonderful
gone.
job. They're
Yeah,
gone.
the food is going to be delicious, and it's going to be all over the place. And I just want to say thank you for inviting me here.
Well, we're so happy to have you here. I know you got a lot of stuff to do, and so do we. I have several things I want to talk to them about, so you get on with your cooking, and I got some other stuff cooking.
Back to the kitchen.
Okay, we'll see you a little
Ciao,
bit later.
ciao.
How about it, Pepe?
On every show I do, I rest.
Okay, see you later.
Thank you.
Anyway, wow, and how about that Cuba Vibra? Is that how you say it? They had on their Vibras. I guess that's why they had it. Anyway, how are you? And they have such beautiful costumes. How do you like mine? This is my attempt at being Cuban. I love Dollywood. I love getting to dress up and all the things. I love the Festival of Nations. And seriously, when we started the Festival of Nations about 20 years ago, it was really, I felt that it was so important to reach out to welcome the whole world to Dollywood, and where we celebrate the spirit of the Smokies, because we love sharing what we have here with the people around the world. And through the years, we've welcomed groups from 6 continents and every corner of the earth. And all we've shared, all the time that we've shared their music and their costumes and their humanity with us, or they have. And of course, we've always, loved them, and we've become friends through the years, and we've learned a lot from each other. And as we become more and more disconnected as people, as you know we are, it's more important than ever that we continue to reach out and to remind ourselves that music is truly an international language. It brings people closer together. I always called it the voice of the soul. So anyway, I really believe that this is a wonderful way to make friends from all over the world. And here's a group that will get your heart pumping. I know they did mine. In fact, I was back there singing with the girls when they were out here dancing, and strangled myself on my own spit, I think. That's why I came out with Pepe. I thought, I can't even talk. But anyway, this is a group from South Africa, and I know I was dumbstruck when we saw them, and I love them, and they are called Drumstruck. So how about you enjoy them, and I'll go off, and I'll be back in a minute. So you enjoy Drumstruck. See you in a minute. Ready for me?
Yep, one more hand for drumstick.
How about another big hand for Drumstruck? Thank you, guys. Wow. Wouldn't you love to have that much energy? Oh, my goodness. You know what? I really love, like I say, being up here because we have so many fun things to do. Do you remember seeing these beautiful little characters when we were here in November? Yeah, they're Flit and Flutter, two of the residents of Wildwood Grove. You've been hearing about Wildwood Grove, and we are really excited about this season with Wildwood Grove. And, of course, opening in May, because we got a little behind with all the rain and all the stuff we're doing. So we're very excited, though, about this whole new project. We had a lot going on as well this year. We have a whole lot of other things going on, I should say. So I thought I'd bring you up to date on a few things that I've been doing, because I'm sure you've been hearing about Wildwood Grove, and we're going to be talking about that and showing you some footage and all that. But and we've got a lot of other wonderful things going, but everybody always wants to know what I've been doing. And you've probably been keeping up with me pretty good, because I've been all over the place this year. I've been excited about several of the projects that I've been personally doing outside of Dollywood. Did any of you see the little movie on Netflix, Dumpling? Yeah? With Jennifer Aniston, and yeah, and you know, it's just really a wonderful little movie, and I had the opportunity to write all the music for it, so I've been out kind of promoting that and doing all that. So I was excited about that, getting a chance to work with Linda Perry, who produced it. The first time I'd ever worked with a woman producer, which was good. And even the movie was produced by a woman, or directed by a woman, and all those great gals, you know, in that. So anyhow, we just had a wonderful time doing that. And of course, I felt very privileged to be named the Person of the Year for the Music Care Awards, which they actually... Well, they gave me a lot of credit for a lot of work that a lot of other people did. They actually were honoring us for the money that we raised for the Smoky Mountain Rise, for the forest fires, and for the Imagination Library. So they had I guess the Grammys, they have a nonprofit organization called Music Cares. It's where they, every year, raise millions and millions of dollars to help musicians that are in need. We have a very similar project in Nashville at the Opry called the Opry Fund, where we try to help a lot of the old people or the people that are sick and down on their luck. So that's kind of what Music Care is, but it's on a larger scale out there in California. So, and they have all these big artists that were singing my songs. All I had to do was just sit there and listen to them, and it was great. It was wonderful seeing all that. And then, of course, there was a little tribute on the Grammys where I had a chance to sing with Miley and all these wonderful, great artists, Katy Perry, and you know, it was just a wonderful evening, a wonderful time for me. But I'm actually working on, I'm sure some of you've heard. If not, I'll kind of bring you up to speed. All my life, I've been writing songs, and they tell stories. And I used to think, you know, this would be a great way to, if I could get a chance to make movies out of these songs and stories that I've written. So I've been trying for years to get somebody to do that. So last year, I sold that idea to Netflix. So we have done 8 of my songs as movies, Jolene being one of them. And yeah, Julianne Hough is playing Jolene, and oh, she's just beautiful in it. But anyway, they're going to put all those shows out this fall. They're going to premiere those in November, I think, October, November. So hopefully you'll enjoy those. And working on a Christmas musical on Netflix for this year called Christmas on the Square, a full-blown musical, which I'm excited about. And anyway, so I'm just had a lot of stuff going on, which I'm always busy. And I've just dreamed myself into a corner, so I have to keep up with all the things that's going on. But anyhow, around home here, though, we're very excited about a lot of things that a lot of new things that we're doing. Of course, I'm sure you heard we bought the Hatfields and McCoy Dinner Feud Comedy Barn, which we're leaving that like it is because it's a great show. And the Smoky Mountain Opry is still good for now. We're not changing that. But the thing we are excited about, too, is that we're opening a new Pirates Voyage here. And it's under construction right now. And that's going to be down in, around the island in that area. And that's going to open on June the 6th. So I'll be back up here doing that. So now here at Dollywood, I know you've all had one question that you've been asking a lot lately. How is Wildwood Grove doing? Well, we prepared this special little video to show you some of what to expect when you do come see us in May. So won't you take a look, and I'll kind of get off of here, I think, so they can show it. I'll be right back. You know me.
When we created Wildwood Grove, I really wanted it to be a place where kids and parents could experience what we did as children. Because when you're proud of where you're from, you want to share that with people.
It really takes a lot to develop an entire land. It was over 250,000 cubic yards of dirt that we moved. So this is our transition into our existing park. You come through a log portal. You can't even see the end of the land. There's a sense of discovery around every turn.
A lot of little children live in big cities and subdivisions, and they don't really get that experience about being out in the wild. So I've tried to create something where I want them to experience what I did, but I think it's a place where parents can also kind of reflect and refresh and just fantasize and using their imagination.
At this point in Wildwood Grove, the guests will be able to see the wildwood tree, they'll be able to hear the laughter at the creek, they'll also be able to see dragonflyer, and then they'll really begin to understand some of that special essence of Wildwood Grove.
We're getting the opportunity to create this iconic centerpiece for this land. It's this huge tree. It lives in different ways throughout the day. And in the night, the butterflies come alive with an LED show. Music and lighting effects and this beautiful canvas of butterflies, obviously iconic to Dollywood, are coming alive.
As parents, we know that time passes way too fast. We want to maximize every moment, and as a mom, I can't wait for the opportunity for me and my daughter to sit here and enjoy Wildwood Grove and build those moments together and have those memories.
Well, is it looking good? Actually, we're really excited about this area. It looks so grand and big. It's not all that big, but it's actually spread out over a big bunch of land, which we're really excited about because people really, just hold on to the teleprompter because I was just going to say, that we realize that when people come to the park, they actually kind of get bottlenecked and they kind of get jammed up. And all through the years, we've been trying to figure out a way to where people can have a little more space to move around and actually do stuff. So we actually thought this would be a wonderful place. So it's really a lot of space, and we have all these wonderful little things for kids to enjoy. And that tree is amazing, especially at night. It's not as beautiful in the daytime, but it's still beautiful. But you're going to have to come spend the night with us and stay at the resort, too. You know me, I'm always hawking my goods. Don't forget to come. But seriously. But seriously, though, you got to come. Even when you come to see the Wildwood Grove in the daytime, you got to make a point to stay till after it gets dark, so you can see that butterfly tree and all that stuff that looks so great. So I really think this is going to be a wonderful way for people to kind of move around a little better. Chance to go indoors to cool off if you're hot, or you can go outside. There's a lot of wonderful, wonderful places for kids. So anyway, I wanted to, go ahead, I had some things I needed to read to make sure I got it. So I wanted to introduce you to the real Flit and Flutter, who's going to be roaming Wildwood Grove this summer. Ain't they cute? We're all the same size. I guess they're Flit and Flutter and I'd be Flitter. And they are gorgeous examples of the beautiful Great Smoky Mountains. And Wildwood Grove brings the spirit and the splendor of the Smoky Mountains to Dollywood like never before. Now, I know that you're going to love it. And now the news that you've all been waiting for is, when is it going to open? Well, it's going to open on May the 10th and the 11th, and I'll be back to open Wildwood Grove. And I can't wait, so let's start the countdown to Wildwood Grove. I think we got some stuff back there. Anyway, so we're really looking forward to all of this. And remember that there's still a lot to do this spring. The spring is full of entertainment here at Dollywood. So come on out and see the great groups from the Festival of Nations. We always love them with the great food and their families and your families joining together. And I'm going to go get changed, and hopefully they're telling me that the weather is going to hold up. So hopefully I'll be seeing you all out on the park for the parade in a little while. So you have a good time. And take a look at what you can experience while I'm gone. And thank you again for coming, and I'll see you later today. Thank you. Thank you, Flit and Flutter. See you later. Come on, girls. Come on, I got my own butterflies.